Queen, said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth. 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person. Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy. You know what? They never had picnics after school when I was a kid.
Times have changed since then, Rick.
It wasn't that long ago.
Well, I'm just glad everyone got some fresh air and some exercise. It's a little after 5. We should be on our way. Come on, everyone, let's go! It's time to hit it.
Let's go! Okay, let's see. Where's Lee?
Last time I saw him, he was with Cindy.
Okay, fine. Where's Cindy?
Mr. Mason! Miss Thomas! Mr. Mason!
What's wrong?
Something's out there. I don't know what. It really frightened us. A big hairy...
Calm down now. What do you think you really saw?
I don't know. Maybe a bear.
No, it wasn't a bear. It was just too big. Oh, I wish I got a picture of it. Wait a second. Maybe it was Bigfoot. Bigfoot?
No, Bigfoot. It's supposed to be a large man-like creature that lives in the woods. People report seeing him everywhere. Of course, that's just a legend.
Well, it sure describes what we saw.
Bigfoot.
Let's get out of here.
Look, Cindy, I don't know what you saw or what you think you saw, but you are right about one thing. We do have to get out of here. So let's load up. Come on. What do you think? A bear?
Not in those woods. We're too close to town.
Let's go.
I'll be right with you.
Lee, follow me back caravan style so nobody gets lost, okay?
Almighty Isis.
Andrea!
Yes, Rick.
You shouldn't be out here.
Why, Rick, I wasn't worried. I knew you were close by.
Very funny. But you still shouldn't be out here alone. I mean, let's face it, Andrea. You're not ISIS. Let's go.
Oh.
You know what I think we should do? I think we should get a bunch of people together and go and hunt it down.
Why?
Why? Hey, that thing is dangerous.
Why?
Well, it's big, and we don't know what it is.
So it must be dangerous. Too many people think that anything they don't understand is dangerous. That's wrong. If you don't know what something is, you should be cautious, but not afraid, not set out to hunt it down. As far as we know, Bigfoot is only a fable, just like vampires and ghosts. So let's not have any more idle talk about it, okay?
Bigfoot! Bigfoot!
Oh, Tut, not you too. Thank you, Dr. Barnes.
Andrea, keep that bird after school.
Hey, Lee and Cindy, how's it going? Seen any Bigfoots lately? Or is it Big Feet? Admittedly, you've been putting us on, haven't you? You don't believe us. Okay, smart guy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back up to that mountain, and I'm gonna get a picture of Bigfoot. Sure you are. Look, if you don't believe me, why don't you come with me? Are you too scared? You got a deal. Good, we'll get Ray, Riley, Ralph.
Hey, wait a minute. What makes you think Bigfoot will want to have its picture taken?
Look, it's not gonna attack all of us.
All of us? What do you mean us? I'm not going.
Okay, it's your choice, but we're gonna be famous.
That's fine. You be famous. I'll be cautious.
Look, school's over, so why don't we go now? Why not? Well, Bigfoot, here we come. Here, Bigfoot. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Keep it down, will you?
I don't know about you, Tut, but If by Kipling is one of my favorite poems.
Andrea?
Dr. Barnes?
Dr. Barnes! Dr. Barnes!
And hello to you, Tet. Andrea, here are the test papers I asked you to look at.
Thank you. You know, Dr. Barnes, you made quite an impression on my class when you said that Bigfoot was a fable. I wonder.
Oh, Andrea, I never said that Bigfoot was a fable. I said, as far as we know, it's a fable. I wanted to stop all these rumors before everyone in school was afraid to go on a picnic. But I never said that I didn't believe in Bigfoot. Of course, I never said that I did believe in Bigfoot.
Bigfoot! Bigfoot!
Well, now what? Well, let's go up there.
Oh, I'm glad to see you studying for the exam.
I did that in study hall. I got this book from the library. It's about Bigfoot.
Oh, really?
It says Bigfoot's been seen in California.
Oh, not only California. Every state in the United States. In Canada, they call him Wendigo. And the Indians call him Sasquatch.
Bigfoot certainly gets around.
That's true. He could be out there in those woods. See you later, Cindy.
You ask me, it's been a wild goose chase. We might as well all go home. It's almost time for dinner anyway. We'll try this again some other time, okay? Let's go, guys. Listen, I'm gonna stick around and take some pictures. It looks like your Bigfoot has packed up and left these parts. You're a riot, Mickey.
Mr. Mason!
What's the matter, Cindy?
I'm really worried about Mickey and Lee and the others.
What about them?
They went up to the mountains to get a picture of Bigfoot.
How long ago, Cindy?
Hours ago. They should have been back by now.
All right. I'll check with their parents and notify the police. Excuse me.
I'll go ahead and start looking for them. Why don't you catch up with Rick? And tell him I'll meet him at the junction of Highway 5 at 3 o'clock.
Right.
My ankle feels much better. Do you live here alone? Look, I didn't thank you for your help. Thanks.
Lee? Vicky! Tut! Find the boys.
Well, he's not down there. I wonder where he could have gone. How should we say we should try to find a road and go for help? How are we going to find Lee if we don't know where we are? ISIS! Wow!
Hello, fellas.
Hi.
Where's Lee?
We were near a cliff when we got separated.
All right. Come on, I'll take you back to the road, and then I'll look for Lee. Let's go.
Do people bother you? Don't you like to talk to people?
People say I'm big and ugly. So, I live in the woods.
If you don't like people, why did you help me?
I don't like to see anything hurt. Not a deer, not a squirrel, or a boy.
Look, I won't tell anybody if you don't want me to, but somebody's gonna see, you know. It's hard to live away from people.
I can't live with people. I never could.
Oh, my camera.
Where are you going?
I lost my camera over that cliff. I gotta go find my friends and hunt for it. Listen, thanks. I won't tell anybody if that's the way you want it, but I gotta go.
That cliff's dangerous. I'll go with you.
Oh, zephyr winds which blow on high, lift me now so I can fly.
Let me go and lie to the rope, my friend.
No.
rope up to the sky.
Okay?
Yeah.
Bigfoot? Bigfoot.
Thank you for saving me, but who are you?
My name is Isis. But yours, I'm sure, is not Bigfoot.
My name is Richard.
Richard. That means strength. Would you like to come back with us?
I'm afraid. People just don't understand me.
I know. Sometimes people are very cruel to those who seem different. But it's worth giving them a chance. Why don't you think it over? We'd like to come back and visit you.
I'd like that.
Thank you. Soon.
Soon.
Let's go.
Well, then what happened to Isis?
Well, she showed me the way back to the road and said goodbye. I am sure glad she was around.
Where have you been?
What do you mean, where have I been? Where have you... Highway 5. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea. In all the excitement, I forgot.
Lee found Bigfoot.
Only it wasn't really Bigfoot. It was this guy named Richard. And then I dropped my camera over this cliff. And then Isis... Well, you had to be there.
Well, may I suggest that we all go home and have dinner?
Great idea.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And I have to tell you, that Isis can do almost anything. But if she ever does need any help...
I'm sure she'll call on you.
Well, what I meant was, it just seems that I'm always around when she... Come to think of it, Andrea, it seems that you're never around when Isis is. Oh, you miss all the excitement.
Seems that way, Rick.
Well, I'll see you.
Yes, Rick. You'll be seeing me.
Said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth. 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person. Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Did you find Tom?
Yeah. He's over at the field watching the mini bike races.
Did you tell him he wasn't going with us?
He was really upset.
Well, it's his own fault.
You know, he's really a pretty nice guy. He just doesn't know how to make friends.
Hey, come on, it's my turn now. You've ridden long enough.
Look, Tom, it's my bike. And I let you borrow it before. It was all I could do to get it back.
I'll let you have my stopwatch.
I don't want your stopwatch. I just don't want you riding my bike.
Who needs you? My dad's gonna buy me a bid job when I turn 16.
Get lost, Tom. Come back and get your motorcycle.
What's the trouble?
I wish you knew.
Out of gas?
I got about a half a tank. Here, let me look.
It's your spark plug wire. It's loose. Try it now. Hey, give me a ride, okay?
No.
But I fixed your engine.
What?
So you owe me a ride.
Look, I don't even know you. You could be planning on ripping me off. How do I know?
You mean take your bike?
Look, you want to ride my bike? You got to give me something of yours.
Do I get it back after the ride?
Yeah, if the bike's okay.
How about my stopwatch?
No, I'm afraid it's a little too beat up. You got a wristwatch?
No.
Forget it.
Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea. You wait here. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Just wait here. Boy, are you in for a surprise.
Surprise, surprise! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Miss Thomas.
Surprise, move that, please.
Make a wish. One candle for good luck, one for good health, and one to grow on. I thought I kept this a secret. How did you find out?
Oh, there aren't many things in this school that I don't know about. Now, seriously, you're invited out to dinner. Your choice, my treat.
A cake and dinner?
There must be a catch here somewhere.
There is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that it's come up, I'm taking Cindy and some of my sixth-period students on a field trip to the botanical gardens.
Let me guess. You'd like me to handle the rest of the class.
Boy, are you a good guesser.
And isn't that sixth period the one you're having a problem in?
Well, sort of, yes.
And isn't that problem's name Tom Anderson?
Well, now that it's come up, Tom has caused a few problems.
Do I get one more guess?
Sure.
Tom Anderson isn't going on the field trip. He'll be in the sixth period class.
You know, if this was a quiz show, you'd win the jackpot.
Thank you, but I will buy my own dinner and you can teach your own classes.
I can't. I promised Cindy. I promised the kids. Andrea, please. Please?
The things you talk me into. All right, let's cut this cake.
Okay.
Cut the cake! Cut the cake!
Hey, what took you so long?
Well, my pop was home. I had to wait till he left.
What'd you do, steal something?
Not exactly. Take a look.
Wow, is that nice.
My pop brought it home from the war. My name's Tom. What's yours?
Joe, hey, boy, I bet old Mr. Rabbit would really sit up and take notice of this. Whew. Is it loaded?
No, it couldn't be.
Man,
Hey, you broke the headlight.
I see. You know, this safety's broken. Well, we gotta report it. Yeah. Tell you what, you report it, and I'll see you later.
If you want seconds, why don't you ask for them like a gentleman? Now that's better.
Hi, Miss Thomas.
Hi. You're back early.
We saw everything. It was great. Here, for you.
Thank you. Did you pick these at the Botanical Gardens?
No, on the way back.
Hi.
Hi, Rick.
You know, I think I walked through Poison Oak today.
You're a science teacher and you don't even know what poison oak looks like?
Yeah, it looked very pretty. I was going to pick you a bouquet.
Thanks, but no thanks. Cindy, are you going to help us paint some posters for the carnival?
Sure.
Well then, will you please go out to my car and get the rest of the poster paint?
Okay.
Thank you.
Any problem with Tom today?
He wasn't in class. Wasn't he with you?
No.
That's strange.
No, it isn't. Something's bugging him. He's been angry and hostile.
Maybe that explains why he doesn't have any friends.
Cindy said he keeps spending all of his allowance on the other kids.
Trying to buy friendship.
He could be headed for trouble. I better have a talk with him tomorrow.
Now, Rick, today, I have a feeling that we shouldn't wait on this one.
Listen, Tom Anderson, I'm the judge and timekeeper here. He won fair and square.
Okay, what's the trouble?
Nothing, Mr. Mason. Just a matter of opinion. Yeah, you said it.
Hey, break it up.
Come here. I want to talk to you.
What's wrong with him? Is he in some sort of trouble again?
I hope not, Billy.
You know, Tom, that's no way to win friends.
Well, he asked for it. Did he?
Let's get right to the point. You weren't in class today.
Well, something happened. I had some trouble.
And what are you going to do with it? Carry it around on your back?
I guess so.
Are you afraid to ask for help?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you shouldn't be. That's what we're for.
Look, I don't want you to get involved. I guess I should go to the police.
The police? How serious is this?
Serious enough.
Listen, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, I took something I shouldn't have.
You stole it?
I didn't. The kid I showed it to did.
Well, what was it, Tom?
A gun. That's the only reason I showed it to him. And then it went off.
Went off?
He broke a headlight. And then he just split with the gun.
Okay, who is this Joe?
Well, I don't know. He's not from around here.
What does he look like?
Well, he had red hair, and he had on a black leather jacket.
Anything else?
No.
Well, that doesn't give us much to go on, but we have to find him.
A gun like that out in circulation can be very dangerous.
Somebody could get hurt.
Or else break your fall with it.
Have you told your father yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is to find Joe.
Rick, will you please call the police? Notify them, tell them what's happening. I'll see you at Tom's place. I have something else to do first. Mighty Isis. turn back, and in your flight, let me see what is gone from sight. Red hair, black leather jacket, yellow mini bike. Wish I could see where he went.
Son, I don't understand. Didn't I teach you that a gun is not a toy?
I wasn't thinking, Dad.
You must think before you act. Now, where was your judgment?
Well, I guess when you want something bad enough, you forget about judgment.
Well, this could cause no end of trouble. I hope you realize that. Mr. Anderson, I'm Rick Mason. How do you do?
How do you do? Andre Thomas.
Yes, Tom's told me all about you.
Mr. Anderson, I'm afraid we have a serious problem here.
Yes, I know. Tom and I were just discussing that. You know, that gun is an old war souvenir. Matter of fact, it's so old, I can't believe it fired.
Well, it did. And your son and the other boy are lucky to be alive.
Yes, I've thought about it. A gun in that condition, we were lucky there weren't more shells.
What do you mean?
Well, it's so rusted out, I'm surprised it didn't explode.
You mean it could if someone got more ammunition?
It sure could.
Andrea, that gun is like a time bomb, and we have to find Joe before it goes off. Let's go, Tom.
I really hope he gets these bullets. Otherwise, it'll be a big waste. Get the ammo? Great, great, great. You know, sometimes it really helps to have an older brother.
No, there's no one here that looks like him. Was there anything special about him? Scars, moles, birthmarks? Special? No, just red hair and his black leather jacket. What about his mini bike? It was just a mini bike. What color was it? That's funny, I can't remember. Let me see if I can help you. Was it, yellow? Yellow. Yeah, I think it was. It was yellow.
Lucky guess. But we are running out of time.
Wait. We've been looking for someone who's in school.
What are you getting at?
What about someone who's out of school?
Someone who dropped out.
Right.
Good girl, Cindy. He might even have a part-time job. Supermarket, gas station, liquor store.
I'll get a list of all the boys that have dropped out of school.
Right, let's scour this town. We're now looking for a boy by the name of Joe.
With red hair and a black leather jacket.
Who rides a mini bike?
A yellow one, don't forget. Yes, I almost forgot.
Looks like Joe disappeared off the map.
What do we do now?
Look some more. Maybe your father has some more information.
We're looking all over for you. The police just called. And? Somebody stole some ammunition that would fit my gun.
But they wouldn't sell it to a boy Joe's age.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't. But he could have an older brother or a friend. I wish they had delayed him until the police came. They tried, Rick, but he took off. Well, we have to stop him before something happened.
We've looked everywhere. Tom, can you think back to anything Joe might have said that would give us a clue?
I've told you everything.
Think. Think hard. Hey, I do remember something. What? When Joe was looking at the gun.
Yes?
I remember he said, wouldn't old Mr. Rabbit sit up and take notice of this?
Mr. Rabbit. He's gone hunting. Tom, where are the best places to hunt rabbits?
Well, there's 3 or 4 of them. There's Kalo Park, Carroll's Farm, Bo's Meadow. I'll take the farm.
I'll call the police and we'll split the rest up.
Good luck.
No better place to find us some fat and sassy rabbits.
Yellow bike and all. Listen, run back to the gas station we just passed and call the police.
Okay.
Hurry!
Listen, let's go back in a little further. There's plenty of rabbits back there.
Almighty Isis. Time, the ruler of day, freeze this moment and make it stay. This second, this minute, this hour of a day, continue now on your ceaseless way. Isis. You've been very foolish, Joe. Let me show you what might have happened.
Oh, boy. If you didn't come by and stop me...
Maybe you can now understand what happens when you do things you shouldn't. Like playing with guns.
Boy, do I ever.
He's the one who talked Joe into going back to school.
Mm-hmm. They'll both be in your class.
Never thought of that. No, I'm really very pleased.
And they can help you and Miss Thomas after school.
Well, Cindy, they'll be very busy reporting to Juvenile Division for counseling.
You can bet they've learned their lesson.
I sure have.
I just wish every kid in school could learn that lesson. Never play with a gun.
So that someday they don't have to say, I didn't know it was loaded.
This one's finished.
You know what's funny?
What?
That no one could give an accurate description about Joe.
It's always that way.
You're kidding.
No? Okay, I'll bet you lunch that you can't tell me the color of your tie.
That's easy.
No cheating?
It's, green.
Blue.
Is it? Well, what do you know about that?
I know that you owe me lunch, and I'm hungry.
"O my queen," said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, "with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth." 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person. Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Okay, guys, let's set it up right here.
There, that does it. Let's hold it up and see how it looks.
Whew. Just looking up there makes me dizzy. Hey, Stephanie, give me the corner of that poster.
What for?
I'm gonna put it up.
But Mr. Young said he'd do it, and he should be here soon.
Well, who wants to wait? Hey, his orders were not to go up that ladder. What, does he think we're too scared to do it ourselves? I'll show him who's scared.
Steve, please don't.
It's got mushrooms and pepperoni, meatballs, strawberry jam, onions.
Strawberry jam?
Well, yeah, but you have to see it to believe it. How's 8 o'clock?
This I have to see to believe. 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Pizza and strawberry jam.
Come on down, Steve.
Yeah, you don't have to show off for us. Hey, don't worry. It's a cinch. Hold it, Steve. I'll go get another ladder. I'm slipping. Hey, come on, hurry, get some help. Hurry.
Mighty Isis.
Come on, quick, get some help, huh? Isis.
going on?
It's Steve. The ladder fell while he was all the way up. If it wasn't for ISIS.
ISIS?
Uh-huh. There's no telling what would have happened.
Okay, I'll go upstairs.
Okay.
You didn't have to pull me up. I could have done it myself.
There's no shame in needing help.
Yeah, you think I'm a puny weakling just because I'm small. Well, listen, I don't need your help.
Everyone needs help sometime.
That's easy for you to say. You can do anything.
Steve, you're smart enough to know that's not the point. ISIS wasn't trying to put you down. She just wanted to make sure you didn't get hurt.
Taking dangerous chances doesn't prove you're a man.
Oh, yeah, but there was
There are
nobody
no buts about it. What Steve has to do is remember to use the muscles he has. The ones between his ears. Come on, we better get back to our classrooms. Thank you very much, Isis. Goodbye.
I really don't understand about Steve. He should have known better.
Well, let's hope he learned a lesson and doesn't try anything like that again.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I should have known.
Hello, Tut.
You know, I think you're missing something.
About Tut?
No, about Steve.
Oh?
Haven't you noticed something curious about his behavior?
Only that he walks around as if he's the most important boy in school.
That's just it. He's obviously showing off.
Show off. Show off.
Show off.
Sure, to get attention. The trouble is that Steve showing off could cause more problems.
You mean the science club expedition? Maybe so. But I still think that between us we can handle Steve and his need to show off.
Well, I hope so. Everybody's looking forward to this trip. I don't want anything to spoil it. Have you seen my new hat?
Oh, Rick. By any chance, are you planning to do some fishing on this expedition?
I sure am.
Well then, I think you should leave that thing at home where you'll frighten the fish away.
Show off. Show off. Show off.
George, you want to pull that for me?
Can I help you, Miss Thomas?
Let's see. We'll need some more kindling for the fire. Why don't you and Cindy get it?
Oh, sure. Hey, Cindy,
What's up?
we have to get some firewood for Miss Thomas.
Okay, but don't go too far. I don't want anyone to get lost.
Oh, no sweat. I've got my compass.
But watch your step. There are traps set.
Traps?
Right, padded ones. The rangers trap animals and tag them for research, then let them go. They don't hurt, and they're marked with signs. But keep your eyes open.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Thomas. I'll look after Cindy.
Thanks, but I can take care of myself.
Oh, come on. Hey, Cindy. Cindy, quit goofing off.
Here, little fella. Here, little fella.
Hey, I'll bet he has a nest of nuts.
You're frightened him away.
You know, I've never seen a squirrel's nest before. I'm gonna go take a look.
Hey, Steve, you can't go up there.
Who says I can't?
Remember what happened last time you climbed up? Oh no.
Are you all right, Cindy?
I'm fine.
Oh, look at that. The warning sign must have fallen down. All right, let me take a look at that.
Why don't you just call a ranger so he can tag me and then let me go?
Let me try to get it open, okay?
Come on, Steve. We'll be here all day if you don't go back for help.
Look, let me just try and get it open. I think I can pry it loose.
Never mind. Here they come.
Wondered what happened to you.
Old Bunglefoot walked herself right into one of those traps you warned us about.
Let me see.
It's okay, Miss Thomas. I think I've got it.
Well, you sure put your foot in it this time, didn't you?
The sign fell.
Mm-hmm. A likely story. Oh. Release, trap, press down firmly on arm and hold. There we go.
That was easy. Looks like I'm not the only dummy.
It's only an accident.
Is your foot? It's fine.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, nothing I ever do is right. I mean, I may be little, but I could have gotten down from that ladder yesterday, and I could have gotten Cindy out.
Steve, where are you going?
Oh, just leave me alone.
I wonder what's bugging Steve to want to make him go out in the woods like that.
I was afraid he'd ruin the trip.
Don't worry, you'll still get a chance to scare off those fish. I'll go after Steve. Why don't you go back to the campfire and start that barbecue?
Okay, come on.
Hi, Miss Thomas.
Hi, Steve. Hey, look at that.
Now, those are Bubo virginianus. Owls, baby owls.
You know a lot about birds?
Kinda.
What's the Latin name for that crow?
It's Corvus corax. Only that's not a crow, that's a raven.
Oh?
Yeah, he's a cousin to Tut.
Very good.
You see, ravens are a little bigger and have a lot more ruffled feathers than crows.
Well, I'm quite impressed, Steve.
No, I just fool around. Bird watching's silly.
Steve, don't put yourself down. Bird watching, ornithology, as you'd call it, is a fine science. You know a lot about birds, and people who are good at what they do aren't silly.
Miss Thomas, you really don't think that bird watching is foolish?
Steve, the only people who are really foolish are the people who pretend to be something they're not.
I guess you mean me, huh?
One of the biggest lessons you can learn is the importance of being just you. In fact, there was a very famous and brilliant philosopher, Socrates, who once said that the most important thing in life is to know thyself.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, what are the girls gonna think about a guy whose only muscles are between his ears? Like what Mr. Mason said. Anyway, after today, I'm not gonna have any friends. Especially if I have to be myself.
You'd be surprised, Steve. Let's go back to camp.
Okay.
Well, what's the verdict?
Looks a little well done to me.
I mean, how was the walk?
Why don't you ask Steve?
I guess I owe everybody an apology, huh?
Listen, it's easy to come on like Tarzan compared to the guts it takes to admit you're wrong.
Fortunately, there is more than one type of hero. I'm proud of you, Steve.
Good. It's settled. Tell everybody that the hike we planned is on.
Right, Mr. Mason.
Okay, good. I don't know how you did it, my dear, but I take my hat off to you.
Let's just hope it lasts.
It has to. I don't want anything to upset my plans.
Plans?
Yeah, there are a couple of fish out there with reservations in my name for tonight's fish fry.
That's so?
Yeah. There you go. According to this trail guide, the fishing hole is just at the base of those mountains in Craggy Glen. You sure you don't want to come?
Thanks, but some of the gang still want to see the ranger station.
Okay, just so everybody knows where everyone else is in case something goes wrong.
Right. Let's say we meet back at the campsite at 3 o'clock.
3 it is, with enough fish for a feast. Everyone who wants to go fishing, come with me. By the way, I'll do the cooking tonight.
That's a deal.
Okay, come on.
To the ranger station?
Hello?
Hi.
You folks the camping group from the high school?
Yes, we are.
Well, I don't want to worry you folks, but there's an escaped gorilla in this area.
Did you say a gorilla?
His name's Rufu. I'm his keeper. He was being shipped to the Henry Zoo when his cage broke and he got free.
Is he dangerous?
Well, not normally, no. But right now, he's probably hungry and pretty frightened. He was last seen around Craggy Glen.
Well, that's where the rest of our camping group is going.
Well, we'll head over there as fast as we can. Meanwhile, you better get back to your campsite. Rufus won't come near where people are about. I'm the only one he trusts. Craggy Glen.
Come on, let's get back to camp.
Come on, slowpokes. Man, it sure is rugged around here.
Yeah, awesome.
Is that why they call it Craggy Glen?
That's right.
All right, you kids stay here, and I'll try to catch up with Mr. Mason, all right?
Okay, Miss Thomas. Mr. Mason, can we hold it a minute? I'm pooped.
Okay, everybody take 5.
By the ISIS. Oh, zephyr winds which blow on high, lift me now so I can fly.
It's a landslide. Quick, everyone in that cave.
We're trapped. Now, listen carefully and don't panic, all right? Everything will be okay. We'll just have to wait here until someone comes to help us. Okay, no sudden moves. Just cool it. Take it easy. Whatever it is just as scared as we are. I hope.
We're in the cave. We're trapped in here with some kind of wild animal.
Hang on.
Everybody freeze. No sudden moves. ISIS, the cave's collapsing.
Oh, great forces from time long past, help me hold this mountain fast.
It's holding, ISIS, it's holding.
Oh, jungle animal, awesome sight, help my friends with all thy might. Everybody out.
Isis! Please, back off. He could be dangerous.
Dangerous? I'd say I have a friend for life.
Well, I'll be. I never thought old Roof would trust anyone but me.
I have a way with animals.
You sure have. Okay, come on. Come on. That's a good dog. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's it. All right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Up in the back. Up there. Up there, boy. Go on. That's it. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Down there.
Hey, did you see the way Rufu pushed that boulder? Boy, you talk about strong. You mean you're not going to try and show us that you're stronger than he is? I might have yesterday, but not anymore. Hey, look at that. You know that's a burrowing owl? It's one of the few birds that actually makes its nest on the ground.
Why, Steve, you're an ornithologist.
Yeah, I'm an ornithologist. Hey, look at that one over there. Come here.
Thank you, Isis. We couldn't have done it without you.
It's a good thing you dropped your hat. That's how I found you.
Oh, did you like it?
Well, be careful. It might frighten the fish away.
Funny. It's just what Andrea said. Hey, she couldn't be... No. Could she?